Do you know what you are? Do you know what you are? There's a question asked in the Bible. In Psalms 8 and 4, the question is asked, what is man? That same question is asked again in Hebrew 2 and 6. What is man? So I ask you, do you know what you are? It's very important to know what you are. On the sixth day, God made man. What did God make? What is man? So let me show you some things, because there is a common theme throughout the entire Bible explaining what man really is. Let's start in Mark. Mark 9:23. All things are possible to him that believes. A man. No limits to a believer. So are you a believer? I'm not saying it. This is the word saying this. Mark 9:23. All things are possible to him that believes. We call ourselves believers, but are we really? Mark 9:42. Offend a little one that believes in me. This is Jesus talking. He said it would be better for you that a millstone were hanged around your neck and you thrown into the sea than for you to offend a believer. For you to offend one of these little ones. Man is powerful. Mark 11:23. Whoever says unto this mountain be removed, we know the story. I've said it a million times. Be cast into the sea. If you believe like that, Mark 11:23 says you will have whatever you say. That's what man is. Mark 11:24. Whatever you believe when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. Whatever you believe when you speak, you shall have. What is man? Mark 16:17. These signs shall follow them that believe. In my name they will cast out devils. Through God's setup, you can cast out demons. Through God's setup, you can speak with tongues. Through God's system, you can take up serpents. If you drink anything deadly, it shall not hurt you. Are you a believer? Come in, Kim. If you are a believer, you can lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. John 1 and 2. We have the power to become the sons of God. That power is given to everyone that believes. Do we believe? Hebrew 11:6. He that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Believe. Jude 1 and 5. After saving people from Egypt, destroyed them that believe not. After God brought all of those children of Israel out of Egypt, the ones that didn't believe got destroyed. we have to believe. This is what man is. Galatians 3:22 promises by faith is given to them that believe. First Peter 2:9, we are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, and we show forth praises. That's what man is. That's what a believer really is. We don't see many, but this is what a believer really is. Isaiah 40:31, they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So I have to ask, if you really are a believer, what is a sick believer? If you're supposed to have the power to lay hands on the sick and they recover, what is a sick believer? There's no such thing as a sick believer. What is a broke believer? You have power to tell money to come to you. There's no such thing as a broke believer. What is a depressed believer? A believer has all of this power and they're depressed. What are you depressed about? You have control over just about everything in your life. But you depressed? What is a stressed out believer? No such thing. So if you are any of these things, you can't possibly be a believer. So you say you're righteous. Let's see what a righteous person is. Proverbs 28:1. The righteous are as bold as a lion. Psalms 34:17. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivers them out of all their trouble. Psalms 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. God's system delivers us from all affliction. So what are we stressing out for? What are we depressed about? Psalms 37:16. A little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. Man, we some bad people. If we are really believing and if we are really righteous. Psalms 37:21. The righteous showeth mercy and giveth. You righteous, but you don't believe in giving? Giving of yourself, giving of your money, giving of your time. You're not a giver, but you're righteous? Not according to this. Psalms 37:25. He's talking about how he's never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Now, I have seen plenty of people claiming to be righteous believers begging, poor, stressed, depressed, broke down, busted, sick. According to these scriptures, you're not righteous. Psalm 64:10. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and trust in him. If you are a believer and you are righteous and you are trusting in God's system, you will be glad in the Lord, according to Psalm 64:10. Psalm 72:7, the righteous flourish. Are you flourishing? God's system ain't no joke. So what is man? Do you know what you are? Are you activating God's system? Or are you just existing? Do you know what you really are?